Hi everyone, my name is Anna and this is part 4 of Assemble with Care. Let's get started. Ooh, harmony.
The festival finished. I only had one day left before I had to catch my train and leave Bellariva behind.
Oh, you're leaving already?
I couldn't go without saying goodbye to Carmen. So, that evening, I made my way to the cafe. It was unrecognizable. She'd done it. Best food in Bellariva. Half the town was outside waiting to see what the fuss was about.
Maria, my favorite sous chef. Come on through.
It was Carmen, acting every inch the successful cafe owner she deserved to be. Even Helena was there, serving the coffees. This was the last place I expected to see her after yesterday's drama. Carmen led me through to a balcony upstairs, where she brought out an old record player.
I found out where Helena was on the day of the festival. She was selling her camera to clear the cafe's debts. But then she didn't have much left for herself. So, I've asked her to come and stay with me for a while. We have a lot of catching up to do. I wanted to give her this, to cheer her up. We listened to it all the time when we were kids. Do you think it has one last tune in it?
I think so. Let's restore it.
Okay, let's see what happens when we turn this on.
I thought we can turn it on, but I guess not.
Here's the problem. This wiring isn't connected properly.
That's fine. And I have this wire. What is that for?
That's the speed dial connected. Now we should be able to change it. I think that should do it. This record should play beautifully.
Oh, look at us go. Let's see.
It's spinning the wrong way. How can I get it to play in the right direction? It must be to do with the motor. Let's see if one of these spares can turn things around.
Just carry a spare of everything. That's awesome. Okay. That. Let's take that off. Take off that thing.
If I turn the volume up, I should be able to hear it now.
Put the wire back.
Well, it's playing in the right direction. I should check it's turning at the correct speed.
Yay!
The record player's crackling tune must have caught Helena's ear, as she appeared a few moments later.
Is that my old record player? I can't believe you've kept it all these years, Carmen.
Leaning over the music, they looked just like the young sisters the slide projector had preserved all these years, inseparable once again. Carmen told me about your camera. That was a really generous thing to do.
I loved that camera, but I love my sister more. Now it's her time to be the person she wants to be. I'm going to stay here with her for a while. Make up for lost time.
Carmen and Helena's relationship wasn't suddenly going to be perfect, but they were both prepared to try. And to think, it had all started because of a call Carmen made about some seasoning tips. I guess in the end, maybe it wasn't so hard to just pick up the phone and dial. I hadn't spoken to my own parents in a year. I wanted to hear their voices more than anything.
Oh yeah, she hasn't been talking to them? Yikes.
But the silence between us was so cavernous. I didn't know how I'd ever find the words to bridge it.
Alright, chapter 12. Ooh, That's pretty. A father's reprise.
My final morning in Bellariva, I received one last call out to Joseph and Izzy's house. I knew I had to pack, but I figured I could squeeze in one final job before I had to leave. When I arrived, I found Joseph tidying up his wilderness of a garden. The playhouse was already cleared. Inside, I could see Izzy happily testing out her screw-driving skills on the back of her cassette deck.
You've made quite the impression. Izzy, tells me she's going to be a repairwoman like Maria.
I'm sure she could be anything she wanted if she put her mind to it.
She could. She's a brilliant child. Spending the day with her at the festival, I haven't had so much fun in ages. I wanted to give her something before she starts to forget.
Inside, the house was transformed, flooded with light and the sounds of the garden. It felt alive again. This would be my last repair in Bellariva, but it felt like it was the house that had really been restored.
It's a music box. It used to play beautifully, but now when I wind it up, nothing happens. I'd love for Izzy to hear it sing again. Can you help?
Yes, I can. Oh, there's their family picture in the middle. Oh, how cute. That as well. Looks like the glass is broken.
Maria, could you add this family picture of us?
Oh, it's so cute. I just not want to add it, so I'll pull there. Okay. I guess we'll add it later. Can't unscrew anything right there. Oh, it's on the bottom. I did not notice that before. Take that bottom part off. Let's put you down for now.
This mechanism is completely broken. I'll need to take it all apart before I can fix it.
It's a lot of pieces. So I think as I take them out, I'm going to replace them with a new piece so I don't get lost. Actually, I know what I want to do. Put glue on this side. And let's put the family picture. Put that there. Let's screw it in. No. Want to turn it. Turn. Boom. And put the legs back on. And then put in the little drawer. No! Wait. Did it go back in? It did. Need to see something. I wonder if I did the mechanism wrong. Like that? Maybe? Okay, let's try that out. There we go. Awesome. Okay. So, can I put the key in there? No. Leave the key there. Let's turn this upside down. There we go. Took a moment, but we figured it out.
Still a few parts missing.
A few? I thought it was just this. Oh no.
I think that's everything back together again. I should play it to make sure.
My
Nice.
wife used to sing this song to Izzy each night before bed, but I always worked too late to join them. Will you dream a dream for me? I sit by your side and hold you so tight. Know that I will always love you, even though we both know that we must say goodnight. I've missed so much already. I want to be the father my wife wanted me to be. I've ended up so much like my own father, working all the time. Izzy needs me more than that, especially now it's just the two of us. My daughter comes first. Well, until she gets bored of her stuffy old dad anyway.
I'll never ever get bored of you, Dad.
Izzy came running into the room where Joseph scooped her up and onto his shoulders. She gazed at the music box, her eyes shining. I'd never seen her look so happy.
Thank you, Maria, for everything. The things you fixed for me. I'm so glad to have them back.
Joseph was a good father, and I could tell he was determined to be an even better one. When it came down to it, that was all any of us wanted. A second chance to make something right. My time in Bellariva was almost over, but before I left, I knew there was something of my own I needed to fix.
Is she going to call her parents? Departure. No. Are you packing?
My time in Bellariva was almost at an end. Another chapter finished in a story whose ending I hadn't felt ready to write. The people I'd met, the items I'd restored, they'd taught me so much about what was really important. Pulling out my suitcase from beneath the bed, I remembered the day I stole it from my parents' shop, the day I left. Afterwards, I was too ashamed to call them, to apologize. It was a guilt I'd been carrying around every day since. As I packed, I knew that it was up to me to find a way to lighten the load.
Alright, let's pack. We have some new things to pack. Interesting.
Helena gave me these designer shirts. Not sure I'll pull them off as well as she does. The soundtrack to my travels. I'll be listening to this on the journey.
Let's put away the headphones. Let's put away the book.
Joseph's idea of light reading for the train. It does look thorough.
I'll keep you busy. Let's put away the picture.
My parents would love Bellariva. Maybe I can convince them to make the trip.
Let's put away a little dinosaur. Oh, he makes sounds.
Izzy gave me this in exchange for my repair manual. She'll be a pro in no time.
Oh, the soup recipe.
The recipe for Carmen's special. I'm under strict instructions to guard it with my life.
Ooh, intense. And the passport.
My train ticket. I can't believe it's time to leave Bellariva behind.
Complete.
My suitcase was full, but it was my heart that felt heavy as I made my way to the station. I was sorry to be leaving Bellariva behind, but I hoped that in my own small way I'd made a difference. Helena and Carmen's reunion was possible because they'd learned to overcome their differences. Joseph had realized he shouldn't let his grief or his work get in the way of his relationship with Izzy. They'd each learned to see things from someone else's perspective. Maybe it was time I saw things through my parents' eyes. I knew it would be easier to jump on the next train, put even more distance between us, but I finally felt ready to talk to them. I just didn't know if they would feel the same. Did I even remember their number? I wasn't sure until I reached for the phone and it all came flooding back.
To dial or not to dial? Just kidding, we'll dial.
Mom? Dad?
Maria? Is that you?
Like the storyline and just the pacing, all of the actors, or voice performers. It's really good. Finish, finish, finish. It's an epilogue. A coffee machine.
Dear Maria, Carmen here. Sorry I haven't written. The cafe's been absolutely manic since you left. Luckily, I have Helena here to help. You wouldn't recognise her. She's like a new woman. She's always running round, taking orders and making drinks. I even heard her compliment a customer on their outfit. Personally, I draw the line at fluorescent green bowling shirts, but she misses the city though.
Oh no.
Bellariva's met. She's always running round, taking orders and making drinks. I even heard her compliment a customer on their outfit. Personally, I draw the line at fluorescent green bowling shirts, but each to their own. It certainly made the customer smile. She misses the city though. Bellariva's many things, but it's definitely not as chic as she'd like. She said there was a coffee shop near her old apartment where they made coffee with a shape drawn on top.
Latte art.
It got me thinking, I'm an award-winning chef. I can figure out how to put a leaf on a cappuccino. A bit of cosmopolitan coffee might be just what Helena needs.
I wish I knew how to do latte art. It starts off very well when I start after the milk is frothed, but then just turns into a big blob.
Of course, ordering a new coffee machine was the easy part. I wish you could have seen the mess I got into trying to put the thing together.
Ooh. Now it's Carmen putting together a coffee machine. She's a cookie.
I saw Maria use her screwdriver a million times. Taking this apart will be easy.
If you say so. More screws. Okay. So unscrew that. Take off the top.
These pipes look pretty simple. I should start with them. I'll need to connect all the pipes correctly to stop the steam pouring out.
So it has 3 connectors.
How can there be so much steam? Ugh, I'm getting soaked.
That does not help.
That steam doesn't look good. There must be something wrong with the pipes.
Oh, you need to connect that.
The pipes are all connected, but there's still steam everywhere. Something's in the wrong place.
Ooh, that one's not supposed to be there. This one should go there, and then this one should go up here.
Finally, no more steam.
Will take longer than necessary. Okay, so let's see. We have one for power, so let's do power to power. see, that one goes down, twists over. Okay, so I think the coffee one is that one. Okay, and then the light, or the whatever that is, goes here. So then, let's make this 3, this 2, and then the power is 1. So then 1 is the power, 2 is the light, and then 3 is the coffee. Alright. So I can put the backing back on, screw this in, this guy in there. And put on the top of the coffee machine. And voila!
I think that's everything. Better test the buttons, just to make sure.
That works. Oh, that was the steam button.
All done! Piece of cake. Time to make my first coffee, I think.
Yes! We get to make some coffee. Okay, so let's put the coffee machine. Let's put this guy in there. And put the coffee. That looks good.
Smells delicious. Now to make it look magical.
Are we going to steam some milk? No, what about the milk? Oh, there we go. Okay. Wait, did we steam it? I think it's beautiful.
A perfect coffee. All it needs is a saucer and a couple of Helena's favourite biscuits.
Boom. I feel like I could have made the latte art look a little bit nicer, but that's okay.
I was feeling more has-been than coffee queen by the time I'd made a drink fit for human consumption. It looked a bit, postmodern, but knowing Helena's refined tastes, I hoped she'd think it was intentional. Always the connoisseur. She didn't even bother to look at it at first. She was so busy wafting it under her nose. Steamed up her glasses, of course. How was she going to see my work of art through an eye full of fog?
Oh, I'm glad she can't see it, to be honest.
When she finally spotted it, though, she was totally impressed. I'll admit, she spent several minutes trying to figure out exactly what it was I'd drawn. She decided it was probably a horse. Well, what she doesn't know won't hurt her.
That is not the prettiest horse in the world, but okay.
She was impressed enough to ask for another one. I guess I'll need to get some practice in. The whole thing was such hard work, Maria. I never realised how difficult it was, all that mechanical stuff. It made me realise how much I have to thank you for, so I wanted to say that now. Better latte than never. Hoping you're well. Your friend, Carmen.
Well, this looks like the end. This game was so much fun. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!